Yeah, the Cowboys whooped that ass.
Okay.
Doing it.
Cowgirls.
All right,
The Cowboys
guys.
are gonna get that Super Bowl.
We are live, guys. We are live. Okay, yes, we're finally live now. Okay, we're on my channel this time. We're back.
What?
Okay.
Oh, hey, General.
And now General Africa
Who is that?
returns.
Yes, Tay.
It's me.
Tay Tay.
What's up?
Okay, Tay Tay. Yeah, that's
What's
what's
up?
up. That's what's up. Okay, so General Africa, are you back?
Where is Wakanda?
Oh, damn.
Where's Wakanda? God, dog, she called him Wakanda. Okay. Man,
Yo.
y'all crazy,
I
man.
do not freeze.
Y'all crazy. Okay, so we talked about we talked about Khabib and Floyd Mayweather. We talked about that nonsense. It is a nonsense. Wait a minute, is General Africa back?
This is him.
Okay, so let me ask you: do you see the start stream button on yours now? So maybe we can get
Yeah.
back. Oh, so we can get back into the mobcast then, right?
Okay.
One second.
Oh man.
Uh-oh. It's about to be on and popping.
Boy, if you don't hurry up and fix this shit.
Oh wait a minute. Whoa. Hold on. PG-13 channel right now.
Oh, I forgot.
Yes, we're on Coach's page, Genesis.
The kitties.
You have to
which one? We on your
PG-13
page,
yourself.
Coach?
The kitties, huh?
We on your page, Coach?
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
Africans?
Yeah, man. We on my page.
Oh, I'm sorry, Coach. You got to be reminding me.
She got trouble. Just got to stay after school.
Boy, you know I love your page.
Man, the I thought it was
love you,
on there,
Coach.
but
Yeah, I love y'all.
the thing shut off. What I might listen. This is what I'll do. No, this is what I'll do. I'll just re-upload it. We'll just reload. It's recording, ain't it?
No, okay. So, are you on the stream now?
I'm I don't see the button on it, but I'll
Okay.
Yo, Coach. Half Pie ever get up with you yet?
Hold on. So yeah, we're trying to get to the chat thing situated. Okay, so if you don't see, what had to happen, man, is we'll have to all get out. You have to send out like another link if you don't see the start the broadcast. Oh, do you see that? A start broadcast thing?
Hello.
Hello.
General.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Well, I tell you what. Let's just go ahead. Let's continue to cook right now, and then we'll get it in. Okay. What were we last talking about? Hell, I can't even remember, man.
I think we talking about Mayweather and
the start live stream. It's not on there, but I was saying I didn't know I was still on mute. If you guys are down, I can send it in like 1 minute. I'll just stop it and just send it. I'll stop this and just send it out again.
That's cool. Okay.
Alright, the one LVC is in the building, man.
Okay, I'm gonna send it out right.
What's that in the background?
Yeah, somebody needs to cut off that background. Oh my God. It sounds like somebody at the Social Security office.
Okay, General Africa, we lost General Africa.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is he starting a new one?
Hell, I don't know. I guess you'll see when you get your email, man.
I feel like we're out of that movie, Saw.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Tell me about it. Okay, y'all. So there's a couple other fights that I kind of want to talk about, man. Okay, Valentina and Bojangles. I got to ask y'all. But you know what? Google been messing with us, man. Cause I look on there yesterday, man. Said the fight was canceled. I look on there today. The fight is back on. So I'm like, what's going on, man? Who at Google is messing with us, man? And who is that in the damn background? God, dog. It's almost like somebody taking a screwdriver and just screwing a nail in my head when I hear that.
Yeah.
It's annoying as hell. Let me see. Okay. Oh, Janice, I think that's you.
That's not me.
It's not me. I'm in the dark.
Oh, God.
Not me.
And who did it?
I don't
You ain't
know.
gonna get a spanking.
The hell is somebody?
You ain't gonna get a spanking. Just own up to it.
It's one of you Decepticons.
Might be full time.
Nah, man.
He on mute.
He's on mute.
He already on mute.
I don't know. Maybe it's my breathing. I have asthma.
Oh damn.
Nah.
That wouldn't sound good. The way that sounded.
Nah, they ain't no asthma. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna start out with you, Tay Tay. Okay, so here's my thing, man. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this Joanna fight. Okay, I'm nervous about this. I'm nervous because it's not because I don't think Valentina wins, because Valentina going there and she gonna slap the snot out of Joanna Bojangles. That's not it. That's not it. I'm scared that Joanna might get hurt. I'm scared she might pull out the fight. Okay, I'm scared that this Bojangle Booger. I think she might pull out the fight, y'all. And I'm sitting here thinking, what's going on? I'm waking up in cold sweats. I'm sitting here thinking, guys. I swear to God.
Don't be nervous.
Listen.
Valentina got
Listen.
this.
No, it ain't good.
Breathe, coach. Just breathe.
Not for
Breathe,
Valentina
coach,
winning.
breathe.
Not for Valentina not winning. I'm talking about. I'm waking up. I had a dream like I'm finna cut the fight on. Now listen to this now.
Okay.
I'm cutting on the fight, and looking. I'm saying I'm paid my little money, and then the next thing you know, Dana White got on there talking about, well, this fight's been canceled because
Oh God.
damn Joanna she pulled the toenail off, and I said a toenail. I said a toenail. I said, God dog, a toenail? Wait a minute. I said, how was Bojangle Check gonna explain this?
Oh my God, I can't
Coach.
with you.
Guys, I swear to God.
Pinky.
I swear to
Coach,
God.
we all worry about Joanna.
Listen.
What if something
Pavel
happens
has
to
a plan,
wait,
guys.
yeah. What if something happens to Valentina? Like
No,
she stubs a
nothing's
big
gonna
toe.
happen to her.
Ain't nothing happening.
Pavel
I
has
don't know.
a plan.
That's right.
Pavel is
jinx
the
it.
holy water.
Yeah. Pavel
Wait,
Fitted
I'm
got a plan.
thinking, I kind of.
I don't know if we got a plan, but some plans gonna come out right.
No, it's gonna come out right. Don't say that.
I'm just this is the worst case scenario. Like
Listen,
I learned a long
Pavel
time
is the
ago.
holy water. Pavel.
I know, but this like expected is unexpected. That's the rule of the city of Gotham. Batman.
But the thing is, I
That's
agree
a
with
terrible
Coach.
thing.
Like I'm like, are we like not going to see Valentina fight for the rest of the year? Like,
No, I think that's what I'm afraid of. I hope nobody's ducking the fade of this fight. Please.
Look,
Valentina
man.
waited for too long.
Look, I'm telling y'all, I've been feeling this. God, dog, who the hell is that? Like, damn, man. Damn. It's almost frustrating.
Like somebody snoring or something.
It's like somebody blowing their breath on something.
Yeah, just go to mute. Just go to mute. And it's an echo.
Blowing their breath on something.
Yeah. Okay. If you got a microphone, hey guys, if you got a microphone, or if you don't have, like, just put a pair of headphones in. And then
Oh damn, it might be me. Let me put my headphones on.
Yeah, because I'm using my phone.
How you gonna explain this?
I can't, Coach. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Now you know you need an ass whooping.
Oh what?
PG-13.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey, what
don't
channel
beat
we
my
on?
ass. I'm
Oh.
fragile.
Okay. Stamina MC said amateur hour on the stream. Oh God, dog. Ain't Genesis. He called you an amateur.
Who he talking to?
Ooh.
Stamina. I told Stamina don't say it, but he said it. I told him
All
not to say
right,
it.
Stamina, because you know what? I could cook, and you don't want to. You know what?
Hey,
I see
XA,
sis on
welcome
Instagram.
to the show.
Okay.
She got some hands. Genesis got some hands.
Here, see, when I
Alright.
knock this
Real
over-
quick, I just wanted to say, as far as maybe Valentina or Joanna not showing up, we do have one saving grace since they booked Chukagian versus I. So if someone doesn't make it, maybe the title fight still happens. So just throwing that out there.
Dang, full time.
I hope Roger Allen. Yeah,
you
that's what
said-
he said he's gonna do.
You
Try to get
said
at least
maybe.
2 or 3 people ready.
You said maybe. Hey, before time, I got to get your thoughts on this, man. So it appears, man. Now I'm looking at the schedule full time. It appears that the Artem Lobov versus Turgov, it appears that fight's still on, man. So evidently, Khabib must have got through to Dana White because Dana White came out and said, me and Khabib are fine.
They took him out of the fight, but they got Michael Johnson stepping in to fight Lobov. Now, they might not fire him, but yeah, he is out of the fight, actually, probably for his role in the brawl. But they already rescheduled it, and it's going to be Michael the Menace Johnson stepping in on short notice.
God, dog. Hey, man, what do you think they told, man? What did Dana White tell Khabib to get this man to stay?
I think because Lobov is the greatest.
Full time.
Genesis, get him. No, I think probably that they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna fire that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Khabib was pretty firm on that. So the only way I think Dana White could have smoothed that over this quickly is kind of caved into his demands a little bit, as far as okay, we're not gonna cut him, but we got to let some of this boil over. You know what I'm saying? I was a little emotional. I might not cut him. We do got to take him out of this fight, but we'll keep him in his contract because for them to be good, and also for Khabib to be talking about fighting Mayweather, he's going to have a good relationship with Dana White to make that happen, I believe, because he's under contract with the UFC. So I don't think that I'm as good as his name as you said, Bira Turgov. I don't think he's going to get fired from the UFC for that. I think that's the only way he could have made this relationship good this fast.
Okay. All right, so, Brian J., now it's your turn to cook, man. So, with this whole thing going down, Brian, what do you think Dana White, what do you think he told Khabib? Because, full time, get kind of broke it down. But I know you always have a different opinion. What do you think Dana White told, okay? Hey, Brian, I got to get the question out, Brian.
No. I mean, I wasn't going to say anything. Go ahead.
No, man. Just go ahead. I don't forget part of it. Yeah, just... What do you think Dana White had to do, man, to get this fight, to get Khabib to stay?
Well, he had to convince Khabib that he wasn't going to cut his brother. So I think that was the reason. I think his brother is going to. I think he probably told Khabib, like, I'm going to punish your brother by not giving him a fight and give this fight to Michael Johnson, but your brother's going to fight a fight in the near future. Like, maybe he'll put him on a card in December or in January and fight somebody else. Kind of like the so-called punishment he gave to Conor McGregor. When Conor McGregor was acting like a crazy person last year. And, Conor, he was in Bellator last year, and he was acting crazy over in Bellator. And so Dana White was going to have him fight Tony Ferguson on the New Year's Eve card. And Chris Cyborg and Holly Holm was going to be like the co-main event. But he just took Conor off that card and, was going to have him fight in January, February, and then something else happened. I don't know what else, but yeah, it's like a slap on the wrist that would make Khabib happy. So it's like his brother's getting punished for acting stupid, but he's not getting kicked out of the UFC.
Man, hey man, so I want to ask the whole panel though, because I hadn't had a chance to even ask a whole lot of people about this. I'm gonna start with you, XA. I'm gonna start with my man XA Gucci, man. We'll go down the line. What you think about
Khabib?
Coach? Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Sorry about this, brother. I got to tell you guys something.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you guys hear me now. Yeah, I'm actually gonna exit out. The Red Sox game's on. I'm really sorry though. I want to catch that so bad. Dennis Espinosa just gave me news
anymore.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
My man.
I'm a big fan.
My man. XA
yeah, so I'm gonna actually exit out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna exit out. I'm gonna go watch this.
Hey,
I'm really sorry about this, guys.
XA.
Yeah.
Real quick, man. 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Khabib jumping into the crowd. 10 seconds.
Okay. What's up?
10 seconds, man. Your thoughts about Khabib taking a dive into the crowd. Okay. Thank XA.
10 seconds. Can you tell me?
Yeah, like,
Can you tell me again, brother? I think you're...
10 seconds, man. Your thoughts on Khabib jumping into the crowd.
My thoughts?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I would say I love you, man. He was just like an ego. He was just like an ego, and he jumped into the crowd, man. That shit was just beautiful, man. It was really...
Okay. All right, man. That's XA Gucci 23, man. That's my brother.
Yeah,
Go
check out, guys.
subscribe. We got to get
That's
him
that.
over. We got to get him over 1,000 subs soon, man. He almost there, man. XA Gucci.
All right,
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right. I got to ask the man, the miracle, the legend, Dennis Espinoza. Your initial thoughts when Khabib jumped into the audience. But first, Dennis Espinoza, you know what I'm about to do. Here we go. Okay, that's Dennis breaking news. Espinoza. Dennis, your thoughts, man, on Khabib jumping into the crowd.
Well, it was not the thing to do, but I liked it actually. Um, Khabib is great. It's like a polar opposites. We have the horse mentality of Dana White versus the principal Khabib Nurmagomedov. Norma, I can't even pronounce it. I can't pronounce his last name either. I pronounce it in my head just fine. And he's going to make a lot of money on the T-shirts. He got a T-shirt now of him jumping, and it says "Fly like an eagle." He's going to make some money on some T-shirts. But it wasn't the thing to do. It would have been smarter for him to do, but I still liked it.
I don't know, man. I think that was a multi-million-dollar idea, man. Because I think this dude finna be rich beyond his means, man. Because man, people throwing money at this guy now, man. Like Dana White.
Well,
yes, sir.
The thing about Mayweather and Khabib, I think his motivation is more than just money. I think he's rubbing McGregor. He's taking McGregor's card away, right? He's rubbing it into McGregor by trying to get the Mayweather fight. Because Mayweather himself, I'll fight McGregor. I'll have the rematch McGregor after I fight Khabib.
Wow.
And that's got to that's a lot of shade. That's a lot of shade done McGregor's way, and he deserves it.
Okay, I got you. Okay, let me call him a girl, Genesis Green, man. What you think when Khabib jumped into the crowd and he did a damn eagle swan drop kick to Dylan Danis?
It was only one song that was going through my head when I saw that. I was thinking about Whitney Houston. I have nothing.
Oh damn. Okay, all right, full time. Your thoughts, man.
Real quick, just to his point to Dennis Espinosa's point about it might not be about the money. I think maybe a little bit because he not only Floyd Mayweather, Khabib's also talked about smacking up Brock Lesnar in the WWE. So he's looking at his options. But as far as when he was flying, honestly, I'm just gonna be honest. I was so damn drunk at that point, man, Coach. Yeah, I was almost embarrassed, Coach. No, I was also still. It was crazy. There was so much to process for me. I was still going over the results. Like, whoa, Conor just lost. He got submitted. Meanwhile, there's a brawl going on, and so when I saw the kick, I was just still kind of in shock at everything that had been going on. But I mean, after I look at the replay, honestly, I'm kind of happy about it because Dylan Dennis, and I want to know this about you, Coach. What are your thoughts on Dylan Dennis? Do you know much about Dylan Dennis?
Yeah, I know a little bit about him. I know he Conor McGregor's do boy, basically.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was kind of like, go Khabib, because it was him. But yeah, other than that, it was crazy.
And he would be he wouldn't even be known if it wasn't for Conor McGregor. He wouldn't even be known, man. Like honestly, he just hang on Conor coattails. And basically, whatever Conor do, that's what he do. And if Conor McGregor was nothing, he'd be nothing. That's why. And then the boy dyed his hair, man. And I don't know what that is on top of his head, man. It look like a dang porcupine on crack, man. On top of his head. I'm like, what the hell? Who does a haircut like that? Who does a haircut like that? Like, God, dog.
I'll say it again. It's bleached roadkill.
Okay. Well, then now since you guys are talking about it. Comment thread, we will, you can have a session in the comment thread, okay? And this is for your viewing pleasure. I am going to put a Dylan Dennis photograph up on the screen, and you may roast Dylan Dennis as we sit here and talk about this MMA. Brought to you by, hey, the coach, okay? Glad to make you guys laugh every day of the week, okay? All right.
Leading up to the fight, he said he was a better version of Khabib. He said that's what Conor's been training with, pretty much a better version of Khabib.
Oh, God.
Oh, he said so much crazy stuff.
And he added that McGregor would be prepared.
Just mentioned.
He didn't do his job.
Yeah, he need to fire. He need to get fired. Connor need to go beat him up, man, just for the heck of it, because this dude.
Now his specialty is supposed to be jiu-jitsu, but I mean he's fighting for Bellator right now. And the first guy that he fought, they gave him a straight can, like a guy. I'll pull up his record to be honest, but they gave him a guy that, you know, it was pretty much a gimme fight for him. But one of these days that he's gonna get turned up on him as soon as he fights some real competition. But yeah, right now he's fighting for Bellator.
Okay, well that explains his behavior then. I mean, look at him. Okay, now Dylan Dennis is up on the screen, everybody. He's there.
I see him.
And, you know, if you guys want to, you know, hey, you can, you know, say all the things you want about him. I mean, you know, I don't know. He looks like, you know, like Goku, Super Saiyan level 2, you know, like he about to transform, you know. He just don't know how to fight, you know.
He looks like somebody gave birth to, I don't know, a monkey with a blend of horse something or another, and the hair something right out of you know, Donald Trump's wardrobe or something like that.
God dog. Okay, I got you, man. I got you. It sounds good. Okay, so Tay Brown. Last question, then we'll cook on something else, man. Hey, what did you think when Khabib jumped into the audience and did that Danielson flying wheel kick out of the stands? I mean, out of the octagon.
Fly like an eagle, eagle. Fly like an eagle. Shout out to you, Khabib. Fly like an eagle.
God dog, y'all got Tay Brown singing in here. Y'all gotta sing. Jane has been stuck.
Fly like an eagle.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. So now y'all heard, and I'm just throwing stuff out now. Y'all heard, you know, Nina Ansaroff. Y'all know Nina Ansaroff. Okay.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Amanda Nunes ain't got nothing to say. It's always Nina Ansaroff. But I think Nina Ansaroff, I think she's a genius. And I'm going to tell you why, man. Nina Ansaroff talking a gang of stuff, but I think Nina Ansaroff, she almost have to because, I mean, let's face it, man. Amanda Nunes, her trash talk is 10 times worse than her English. It sucks, okay? Yeah. You don't even know what she's saying half the time. And, you know, but hey.
Already, I beat you.
Yeah, that's all she know how to say, and she understands
money. I will beat you. I will beat you.
I beat you already.
I did it for the luck.
It can be more money for me, more money for Chris, more money for everybody. I mean, I mean, come on. You know,
I do not care about her.
She don't talk for herself, but hey, Nina Ansaroff came off and talked a gang of crap. Nina was like, look. Okay, and I'm giving Nina Ansaroff some serious work, man. I'm making a video separately. She said it was Chris Cyborg that actually, you know, she was insinuating that Chris ducked Amanda Nunes. Okay, so what are your guys' thoughts on that? And let me see who ain't had a chance to get in there and cook. Okay, all right, we'll start with you, Brian J. God, dog, man. I think stamina right, but we got.
It sound like somebody doing some work or something.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got to keep the.
Somebody a part-time contractor.
Don't keep it on mute until you talk.
Yeah, just mute yourself, y'all. Okay. Go ahead, Brian J.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, Nina Ansaroff, she has to do all the talking because, you know, her wife or girlfriend doesn't, you know, speak good English. She doesn't talk trash as well as she should. I feel like if she put more work into it, she'd be a little bit better. I feel like she would be a great villain in MMA if she really owned up to it, but she doesn't want to. So she's like somewhere in between. So, yeah, she's never going to be, to me, she's not going to be a big draw for women's MMA because people don't like her, but they don't hate her enough to tune in to want to see her get destroyed. Like, it's like, she's like, she has no charisma at all. Like, no, nothing. But I also wanted to go back and then talk about Dylan Dennis. I just wanted to say that guy is always prepared for a fight. That guy's always prepared for a fight. When Khabib jumped into the audience, Dylan Dennis looked like he was ready to throw down, and that was crazy. Like, that guy's crazy. But yeah, Amanda Nunes, she sucks to talk trash because she doesn't care enough.
I mean, I don't know. Khabib jumped up there, and they were beating the hell out of Khabib. I said, God, dog, look at Khabib. I'm like, please, help him.
You know what I was thinking when I saw Khabib jump into the audience? I was thinking about what happened 12 years ago with Floyd Mayweather and Zab Judah. I was like, oh no, this is happening again. Like it's like every decade, like once a decade, so some wild shit happens. But luckily, it didn't get as bad as like what happened with Riddick Bowe and Andrew Galata. What happened at Madison Square Garden between Riddick Bowe and Andrew Galata's camp was, Riddick Bowe's camp was getting pissed off because Andrew Galata kept hitting him with low blows. And then once he was disqualified, Riddick Bowe's camp attacked Andrew Galata, and then Galata's camp started attacking them, and then it started spreading throughout the whole crowd, throughout the whole arena. And one of the reasons that it got so bad that night is because security was nothing but 70 and 80-year-old dudes who were not strong enough to hold back all these young men in their 20s, 30s, and 40s, who are younger and stronger with more energy. So, what happened though, security, they started focusing on getting younger guys to be security guards and to be, be police or whatever, and there was like so much security at UFC 229. It was crazy. So those guys, they really kept everything under control.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me go to Dennis breaking news Espinoza, man. Dennis, what do you think of Nina Ansarov's recent comments, man? She's kind of insinuating that Chris, ducked, that Amanda, Chris Cyborg ducked Amanda Nunes.
I don't much pay attention to total ignorance.
God dog, man. I thought you was finna cook on her, man.
I don't waste my time cooking on people. That's fun to, I'm a different personality, really. I just, it's not worth my energy to go in on somebody that talks out their ass.
Okay, well, maybe there's a reason though. I think that there's a reason why she's doing it.
Well, I don't think Cyborg can get they can't get to Cyborg mentally. It's just not going to happen no more with Khabib or Valentina. Those are three people that are consummate professionals with strong minds.
Oh, wait a minute. Arpit Singh. Hold on, man. So you finally admit it. Whoa, wait a minute. Arpit, you was the one saying that, Amanda was going to whoop Chris's ass. God dog. Arpit, you love Amanda, but your gut saying she not going to show up. No, Arpit. I can't let you off the hook for this. No, I don't think so. No, Arpit, I'm not letting you off the hook for this one. Oh, you going to stay on the hook. No. You going to eat this ass whooping, okay? You are on the hook. I'm not letting you off the hook that fast. Nope. You better go down with the ship, Arpit. You better go down with the sinking ship, just like I did when Randa Marcos fought Nina Anzarov. I went down with the sinking ship. No, Arpit Singh, you going to stick with Amanda. Don't you bail out now, you damn parachute fan. What the hell wrong with you? Okay? Don't let him off the hook, y'all. Don't let him off the hook. Hell's wrong with Arpit Singh. Okay, all right.
Get him, coach.
Yeah, oh yeah, I got him, man. He done. Okay, full time. What did you think, man, when your boy Khabib jumped into the crowd? I already asked him? No, I ain't asked full time.
Yeah. I already answered that one.
Oh, God, dog. George Page, my bad.
It's all good.
Well, like I said, I was at work. I saw it because I was at work when the fight happened, and I saw the videos from it. And it's like, the dude just pulled a Spider-Man kind of way. I mean, he just, all he missed was the webbing and the red and black and suit. I mean, that's something wild. I mean, and when Brian was talking about when Mayweather was fighting Zab Judah, that was like a crazy thing. And then Galata and Bowe, when Duba had teared that old man out of the stretcher, he was like already about 100 years old at that time.
And these are the most famous cases.
Yeah, and with Khabib doing this put him in a new stratosphere. He found new fans. He had a good fan followership with the Russians and a lot of the other Eastern Europeans, but now he has a bigger followership with more Americans. So he beat Conor, then jumped over, beat after Dylan dumbass, and then and he just got that's what it is. People you get when you do this, when you step up and defend yourself and your honor and your family, people show you love. Saying the man got pushed and pushed and pushed, and he took like he took and can't stick no more. And even though what he did was wrong in a way, but in the same way, it's about what America coach is. It's about being a rebel. You can't always follow the lead. people talk about Kaepernick and what he's doing, but hey, that's the true sign of a patriot.
Man, what Khabib did was right. Oh, that was so right. I'm glad he jumped in. I ain't like the fact that he got his ass whooped when he got out there, but it was right. Oh man, I loved it. Hold on, guys.
He didn't take much punishment, though. I think
Poliana
Dennis got more
Botelho.
punishment than he did.
Yeah. But let's get back to the situation with Nina Ansaroff. All right.
Okay.
This is now. I'm gonna do this for Stamina MC because he knows he loves my movie references. There's a movie years ago called Way to Gun with Brian Phillippe and Benicio del Toro. There's a part there at a club, and Sarah Silverman, she's a comedian. She played this girl talking junk. She brings her boyfriend over and says, "Yeah, my boyfriend, yeah." And the guy said, "Yeah, she got a lot of mouth, but this is what Cyborg should do. She should do like Ryan Phillippe, push the guy's aside and hit the girl. So push Man News inside because she didn't know it and knock Nina Ansaroff's ass out."
Yeah, she need to do something, man. She need to do something. Nina Ansaroff, boy, she acting real tough right now.
She ain't careful. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm
going. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
She ain't careful. She's gonna end up like the way Footface Magana did, get slapped. And I think this time, Cyborg ain't gonna have problems to go doing the anger management again.
Probably not, man. Probably not. And guys, I'm trying to. I know what I'm gonna ask next. I'm gonna ask about Cynthia and Poliana Botelho. So I'm sitting here now, and I'm looking at Poliana's Instagram to try to see what kind of trash she talking, man. But I guess she don't talk no junk. But okay, that's what we're gonna go into next after all this. Okay, last person I'm gonna ask on this one. Okay, about this Khabib deal, man. Khabib a beast, man. Come on, Khabib is a damn beast. Y'all, come on. Ain't nobody like him jumping into the audience, but Tay Brown, Tay Brown. All right, what do you think about Khabib jumping out there and getting his ass whooped like that?
I think you asked me that before about him jumping in the crowd.
Well, hell, I can't remember. Everybody got it. I guess people talk so long. Everybody done got it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Right. I got to answer that.
I mean, they pushed him way too far. I mean, hey, I think Conor started this whole mess with him with that dolly and everything like that. But I like how he jumped in the crowd. Why not?
Okay. All right. So Body Snatcher, go ahead, man. Go on and cook.
Oh yeah, man. With Khabib jumping in and out, man, a crowd like that is. I wish I can understand his anger and frustration why he did it. Like even Tay Brown said how he did a dolly and how he was talking all that stuff about his father and his culture and everything. I just think he could have did a little bit smarter. Like, man, because he went right where his enemy was at. Now that'd been different. Like, man, if he just jumped on Conor again after the fight, but I heard his team was talking stuff too. So he could have just did it a little bit better if we seen one of his teams one-on-one, if that was possible, or get him by himself. Just could have. I don't blame what he did. He just could have did a little smarter. That's why he was getting his behind for doing it the way he did it.
Okay. All right. There it is. Everybody talked about Khabib getting his ass whooped like that, but Khabib beat up Conor McGregor, so it's all fun. Okay, guys. So y'all saw me. I'm looking through Poliana Botelho's Instagram to see if I can find some trash talking. I can't find much of anything. But, okay, so Cynthia Calvillo back, okay? She back to fight Poliana Botelho. Y'all know Botelho, that's a knockout artist, okay? This girl's a knockout artist. She's knocking everybody out, okay? What y'all think about that fight? And I got to start off, man. Keith, I don't know if you know who Poliana is. So I'll ask you, man, or you can I can ask you last. You can do a little bit of research as it gets to you. But maybe I'll start off with you, Dennis Espinoza, okay?
I got Botelho. I've watched a couple of her videos. She's very aggressive and she's tough. She may not have the skills that Calvillo has as far as polish, but I think she wins.
Okay, I mean, yeah, but why? Like, what does she do, man? Because I'm kind of looking for a mini breakdown.
She's more of a brawler and she's tough. I don't think Calvillo's going to be able to handle that. I don't think Calvillo has the power to slow her up.
Okay.
as far as technique, it's just on Batilla's part, it's more brawl and toughness. But I think it's at a level that's going to overwhelm Khabib.
Okay. All right. So. Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay. That was a good breakdown, man. Good ass
I
breakdown.
mean, it's hard to do a technical breakdown. Someone that's not highly technical, but she's rough.
Yeah, she rough, man. Yeah, but tell you rough. All right, I'm putting the combat screen up on here for a second. Yeah, man, she pretty rough, man. She real aggressive too. Okay, let me ask you, George Page. Okay, who you got winning that fight, man? I'm just kind of curious because Cynthia back off a suspension, which it was for marijuana, and I got to get full-time MMA's take on the marijuana suspension because he's a fellow marijuana philanthropist like myself, and yeah. But after George Page, I got to hear full-time the uncut version of what happened. Go ahead, George.
Well, the thing is, like, it's kind of up in the air with me. I can't really say. I ain't gonna put a past Cynthia Calvillo. She passed. I mean, but when she lost to Carla Esparza, which she could have won, but because she was so high, she didn't listen to a corner. That's on her. I saw the fight with Batella when she fought Suri Kondo and kicked her in the liver and put her out. That's a shot. If she goes for a body shot like that, like she did before, she might win it. But I think, to tell you the truth, I'm not putting my money on any of them. This could go either way.
Okay. All right. George Page said it could go either way. Okay. Now, full-time MMA. You being a herb philanthropist, that's what we'll call it. You being a herb philanthropist such as yourself. Um, what are your thoughts, man, about Cynthia Calvillo being, suspended for 9 months because of the good herb?
Well, first I gotta say sober 2018 because I haven't been smoking to save money. But no, as far as her being suspended for 9 months, I mean, I think that USADA might actually be looking to change those policies as far as for like marijuana and the substances that don't really seem to be performance enhancing. But right now the rules are you can smoke weed. The only thing is you can't smoke it in competition. So you can't test too high for it in like the day before or after your fight. But after that, you're good. So as far as Cynthia Calvillo's suspension, honestly, her loss, she felt like she won. If you remember that fight, it was a unanimous decision for Carla Esparza. But I remember Cynthia Calvillo at the end; she was jumping up and down. She thought she won the fight. So after she lost, she probably went straight home and hit straight. Isn't Team Alpha Male in California, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah. Am I not tripping?
I thought she popped a week during the fight week. She popped for marijuana that was like during the fight week for Carla Esparza, not like the week after.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. It was in competition. I was just thinking of what likely could have happened because she felt like it was a bad decision. But I don't know when she was smoking it, a week before, a week after,
well,
or maybe
popped during fight week. That means she popped during a few days before the fight.
Okay, so it could have been a week before the fight. She could have just been her levels. Now, I'll say this: I have been in a situation where I was on diversion in the past, so I had to like clean out my system, and I had smoked so much. Like they gave you a month to clean out, but I smoked so much, like, and I was a bigger dude, so it took me about a month and a half to clean out, and so maybe it was a situation she was just smoking so much she couldn't clean out in time. But I don't know if that was the case or whatever. Either way, it's weed, so it's not a big deal. So I mean, whatever that is, she's back. She's fighting Poliana Botello. But as far as this matchup, I actually think Calvillo has a chance to win this fight, man. She has a lot of amateur fights. I'm looking at them right now. She had 8 amateur fights, and in her amateur fights, she actually has a win over Aspen Ladd. And so that's a very impressive win. She's beat Pearl Gonzalez, Joanne Calderwood. I mean, she's got some legit wins in the UFC. And so Poliana Botello is very dangerous. Her only loss in her career is to Viviane Pereira. That was, back in 2014. But, I mean, I think it's a good matchup. But I actually might give the edge to Cynthia Calvillo. I think she'll have the grappling advantage for sure. Training with Team Alpha Male, they're definitely good at getting people's wrestling up to par. And I think she's very well-rounded in this fight. And Poliana Botello's dangerous. But I think if this fight goes to decision, I think Cynthia Calvillo can pull it out or maybe even by submission. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on the fight.
But she's knocking everybody out. Full time, she's knocking them out. Okay.
Oh, so is Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but see.
I have to see her opponents, her previous fights, because I don't know a lot about Khabib's opponent. But Khabib's stand up, her striking isn't really that great, but her jiu-jitsu is great. She takes it to the ground. If she takes it to the ground, to the mat, then she could do really well. But standing up, I'm not too certain.
Okay. Said he's not too certain. Well, hey. I think y'all just some darn haters, man.
I mean, Carla Esparza.
Coach, we know you're a Batalo lover, so just admit it.
Because Carla Esparza, is not a great striker. She's not great at stand-up, but she was lighting up Khabib on the feet in the second and third round, and that's why she got the decision. Because Khabib was winning on the ground. She tried to go for a submission, but Carla managed to get a switch on in the last minute. But because Esparza clearly lost the first round. But when Khabib decided to keep it standing, Carla Esparza was having a lot of success, and that's why she won the fight. So I'm saying, like, if Khabib's this opponent she's going to be having, if she's better in stand-up than Carla Esparza, then Khabib's going to have a lot of problems.
Man, look, Poliana Batallo, well, she put Suri Kondo in a fetal position, man. It was beautiful. She put her in a darn fetal position. I said, man, Suri Kondo finna die today. God, dog.
She folded her. She folded her.
Yeah, folded her up like a cheap lawn chair, man. Crazy. But yeah, okay. So I get it. Yeah. So Cynthia Calvillo, yeah, she do got a chance, man. She's got a definite chance to really go in there and do it, man. She can really get in there and win this fight, man. She could. I don't want to count out, but if we see the same Cynthia that we saw fight Carla Esparza, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, it's I'm kind of nervous right now for Cynthia Calvillo because, she went in there and I just put it out there, Cynthia went in there and Cynthia was doing some fucking up in that fight, y'all. I mean, she was. And I'm sitting here like, man, come on. And her corner was telling Cynthia, hey, stand with her. You're doing good. No, she wasn't.
Female alpha male sucks.
When she took Carla to the ground, man,
They're not a good.
It was good. She was doing wonderful, but man, hey, it's her deal, man. It's what she want. Okay, body snatcher. Who you think win this fight, man?
Yeah, you was right because I remember you was saying that I probably don't know too much about them girls. I was just trying to look up a little, but I ain't look up neither one of their fighting styles enough to answer it.
Okay, the body snatcher. He didn't look him up, but that's okay. We ain't worried about that. It's good. You ain't gotta know. You ain't gotta know to be up on here, y'all. Okay, all right. So it's one fight that I want to talk about, man, and I'm gonna start out with you full time. Donald Cerrone versus Mike Perry, okay? Donald Cerrone and Mike Perry. These two got a lot of beef. Donald Cerrone still butthurt that Jackson Wink, they put him up out the gym. They told him to, hey, you get your cowboy hat and get your ass out back to the ranch. That's, and this is
Why did they do that, by the way?
Come on, man. Come on. You already
I'll break it down a little bit.
I didn't even get the full story.
Okay, so
this all happened.
Go ahead.
Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Okay, so it's Jackson Wink, right? There's Greg Jackson and Mike Winklejohn.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there's two of them. Donald Cerrone was already with Greg Jackson before they merged, so he was already paying Greg Jackson. So once they ultimately became Jackson Wink, Cowboy didn't start paying Winklejohn. He was already Greg Jackson's guy. So he's still with Jackson Wink, but he's only paying Greg Jackson when he fights. Now, if Winklejohn corners him, of course, he'll pay him for cornering him. But as far as like the monthly fee or however much, he's only paying Greg Jackson. Now, Mike Perry, he's younger, and he's paying both of them. And so now that he's with Jackson Wink, Winklejohn is like, well, I don't get paid from you, Cerrone. So I only get paid, and we got bills to pay here. They got a big gym now that they got to keep the lights on. It costs a lot of money. Diego Sanchez brought that up. They got a lot of overhead. So he's saying, I'll get paid from Mike Perry, and I won't get paid from you. So how about you go away? Now, I still feel like they're wrong because Cerrone's been there so long, and Perry is so new to the camp. I feel like Mike Perry can just go to another camp just for this camp. You can come back to Winklejohn, but just for this camp so we don't have to fucking kick Cerrone out of the gym who's been here forever. Maybe Perry could have trained somewhere else, but Winklejohn, in his defense, he said we need to pay the bills, and I get paid from Perry, not Cerrone. Now, with the fight, I think Donald Cerrone's the better fighter. I think he should win the fight. I think from the guys that have beat Mike Perry, we've seen Max Griffin beat him now, and before that, Alan Joban, I believe. That what they did is they just fought smart fights. I mean, they showed that Mike Perry at that point was a knockout artist. He was a guy that if he didn't get to knock you out, you could probably outlast him, take advantage of his cardio, just stick and move, stay on the outside. As long as you don't get in a brawl with Mike Perry and he don't knock you out, you'll probably beat him in a decision. And so that was kind of the answer. But now he's with the better training camps and he's starting to make his game more well-rounded, learn some kicks, maybe mix in some takedowns and not just be a headhunter. And so now he's going to get better, but Donald Cerrone is already better. He's already well-rounded. He's already got the skills. But the thing that separates it, though, that makes it such a good fight is normally I would just be picking Cerrone. But for one, he's got injuries. I mean, in his Robbie Lawler fight, it always stands out to me. Robbie Lawler's corner was like, boy, ain't got no liver. So that's something they game planned for, to target his liver. And it came from, I believe, Cerrone had been in an accident where part of his liver was damaged. So, I mean, he's not only are liver shots lethal, but if your liver's a little damaged, people are really going to target it. So that's one thing. When he's pissed off going into a fight, it never goes good for him. He was pissed off going into the Matt Brown fight, and he was getting his ass kicked in the first 2 rounds. If it would have went to a decision, he would have lost. But after a good exchange, him and Matt Brown's like high-fived in the ring, and Cowboy started to have fun. And right after that, he fucking knocked Matt Brown out. Going into the Leon Edwards fight, he was pissed off. Leon Edwards was talking a big game, talking about how he's too old and I'm the new breed, and talking a lot of trash, and it pissed Cerrone off, and he lost that fight. Whenever Cerrone has fun, when he's comfortable, that's when he's at his best. Well, now another thing as well is his former team is training his opponent. So if he's pissed off, Jackson, his team and teammates are now training Perry. And so any skill gap that is there between Cerrone and Perry, that's kind of evened up. So this is anybody's fight. I don't know how it's going to go, but between the fighting styles, I feel like somebody could very well go to sleep. Perry or Cerrone, either one of them could knock the other one out. So I feel like it could be a great fight. But also, Cerrone could fight. Oh, and another thing is this fight is, I don't want to put it out there because I haven't seen it really announced, but Donald Cerrone, this fight could be in jeopardy. On his social media a couple of weeks ago, he posted a picture in a cast. His left hand was in a cast, and his right eye was busted up. So it's like he's a guy that likes to do ATVs, skydiving, deep sea diving, riding horses, shooting guns, doing everything you can under the sun for a thrill. And you can get injured doing that shit. So he could be coming into this fight with an injury as well. From that picture, he just posted an emoji that was like a scared face, like, oh, I hope my fight's not in jeopardy. So, I mean, hopefully the fight happens, but it is a great matchup.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Man, that's a damn good breakdown, man.
Thank you. Thank you for all the history that's been going down. So,
yes, sir.
This is kind of similar to almost what happened with John Jones and Rashad Evans, where Jackson Wink decided to support more, put all their backing behind John Jones because John Jones was a young up-and-coming talent. And he was
exactly like that. It's happened to Jackson Wink before.
And Rashad Evans was aging, and he was like a has-been. So they said, well, fuck Rashad Evans. We're focusing on John Jones. Rashad Evans was very angry and pissed off, and John Jones, dominated that fight from the beginning, from the moment it started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, man, and and part of the problem at Jackson Wink, man, part of the problem is, Jackson. I mean, Greg Jackson. He's not there as much as he was in the past. Like when they first started, man, and Greg Jackson was at the helm of that gym, man. They were champs. They were winning, man. They were destroying people. And now, man, you got Winklejohn, who, is this little pretentious asshole that's around there. And you got a couple of fighters that don't really like him too much, man. He's just not a likable guy, And I've heard the stories, man, that he's kind of an asshole, like literally. And so a lot of the fighters don't relate to this guy. They don't really want to deal with him. And yeah, man. And so the gym has gone downhill because he's been the influencing factor in the gym, and well, he done turned the gym to possum piss, Now the gym ain't, and now they losing. Now all the fighters getting their ass whooped. Yeah, bad news. Bad news. Bad news for the Jackson Wink gym. I mean, they've had a couple of wins, lately, but man, they still they got 26 losses in the last 3 years. Like that's insane, man. That's a lot of damn losses. That's a lot of people going to sleep. That's a lot of ass whoopings. That's a lot of people at home contemplating they're gonna retire. That's a lot, man.
And John Jones can't beat USADA.
And you got Holly. She's out. She's out for these maybe 3 or 4 months after her knee surgery.
Yeah, man, they forgot about.
Also,
that.
Holly Holm was dealing with an injury. Okay.
Yeah, they should have just grandfathered. If they were right, they would have just grandfathered Cerrone into the whole gym, rather than playing that game about paying one and not having to pay the other, doing it because of money. They should have grandfathered Cerrone, and that would have been the right thing to do. I don't have any respect for Twinkle Dink.
Twinkle Dink. God, dog.
Anyway, I got to go. Y'all have a good evening. I'm about to take care of some dogs here. Have a good one.
Okay, guys, and that is Dennis Espinosa.
Good night, my Lord Merlin.
Good night.
Thank you, King George. Thank you, everyone. God bless everyone and all.
Okay. All right, Dennis Espinosa is taking a walk down the hall. That is the hall of knowledge, and he will return one day to enlighten us again. Dennis Espinosa, y'all. Okay, guys. So what we'll do, man, we'll get our closing thoughts. I know this wasn't a mobcast, and I know we couldn't cut loose, man. We'll get through the technical difficulties, man, because I kind of wanted that mobcast to get in. But, okay, guys, closing thoughts real quick, because the coach is about to get on off this piece. All right, we'll start with you, Brian J., the man with a lot to say.
All right. Well, I mean, this has been a great mobcast, and also being on the coach's channel. So it was like mobcast / coach's streaming channel, and there's a lot to look forward to in women's MMA. Some great fights. I mean, I hope Valentina Joanna fight does happen. I hope Joanna does show up. I mean, she's never really pulled out of a fight. She's never had any injuries where she's pulled out of a fight, regardless of whatever she struggles with. So I hope she shows up. And you got Jessica Ai and Caitlin Chugian, or whatever you say her last name.
Chikagian.
Yeah, Chikagian. You got Jessica Ai fighting her. And even though I don't support Jessica Ai now because of her being a racist, I really don't want Caitlin to win because Caitlin's a horrible striker. So for the sake of good strikers, I hope she loses. Or, if Joanna pulls out, we have Caitlin fighting Joanna. I hope Joanna wins that fight by devastating fashion. And, we got John Jones, beating USADA, fighting Gustafsson. And Chris Cyborg is going to destroy Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes has no defense, and she has no movement, so she's going to get destroyed. And I look forward to that destruction. I'm happy for Derek Lewis. He's going to get paid, hopefully, $1 million to fight Daniel Cormier. And Khabib fighting Mayweather, which I don't think it's going to happen, but that would be hilarious. I really want to see Khabib fight Tony Ferguson. And it's a lot to look forward to. And I know that people in the LDBC doesn't support Eddie Hearn. I know I don't, but I have to say that the DAZN app is an amazing app. And
that app sucks.
It's awesome. It's worth the money. That app is great. It's so much better than ESPN Plus, and it's better than UFC Fight Pass, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah.
And you get a lot of MMA, and you get a lot of women's MMA and women's boxing. And Katie Taylor, she is the highest paid female boxer. She's making $1.5 million a fight. That's big. That's a big deal for women's boxing. And I guess you can only get that with DAZN, which is just DAZN is just paying too much money for fighters. But hey, if they want to lose the money, that's on them. As long as the fighters are getting paid, I'm happy for Katie Taylor. She's the highest paid female fighter in women's boxing.
Yeah,
she's getting paid more to lead the brackets.
But DAZN only had 15,000 people, man.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. DAZN is hemorrhaging money, and they're just giving all this money to fighters. So, I'm happy for the fighters, but DAZN, I don't know how long they're going to last doing this. They're going to get bought out by somebody else, or they're just going to go under.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It's worth the money though because the quality is incredible. I mean, the picture quality is great. You can see everything, you can hear everything. It's just a great app. I prefer it over ESPN Plus because ESPN Plus, when I tell them what my sports are that I want to watch, they start giving me all this college football and college basketball shit in the process. I'm like, I don't want to watch this shit. I want to watch boxing and MMA. Well, MMA is going to be next year, but I just want to watch boxing. But DAZN, I'm watching the sports that I really want to watch. So, and Katie Taylor, I'm looking forward to her fight on Saturday. Demetrius Andrade, so yeah.
Okay. And that's the legendary Brian Jensen. Next time we'll get the Mobcast up and running so we can argue. That's what we do best, man. All right, the legendary George Page. Final thoughts, man, real quick.
Okay, shout out to the to coach, to full time, to Brian, Genesis. I know you're not here, but you know you love me. You hate to love me. To say like this, we got Andrea, Robert E. Lee supposed to be fighting Jesse Jess. I think next month. I'm putting my money on Jesse Jess. Derek Lewis, brother, you need at least a whole year of a training camp. We're gonna fight DC. To Khabib and Mayweather, that's not happening. I think Mayweather should be focused on Pacquiao 2 or Conor 2. That's probably where the money is. This fight with Khabib ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be like a second round TKO. You know, that Russian gonna be seeing stars and seeing Stalin and Boris Yeltsin when he hits that mat. To Cody Garber, stop whining and crying about TJ. I know you missed your girlfriend, but he don't love you anymore. And to the rest of it, I mean, the UFC, like I said again, they need to step their game up on the women's fight. Bellator is doing pretty good. They need to do a little better. Julia Budd should put on her big panties on and call out Cyborg and fight her, but I think he's scared of her. And to Cyborg, you know, I would say like this: push. Like I said, if Nina Radcliffe keeps running her mouth, just push Amanda Nunes out of the way and slap her like you did Footface.
Okay, and that is the legendary George Page and my man, full-time MMA, to close us out.
Just wanted to say thanks for having me on, Coach. Shout out to the panel, everybody that's been on, all the way from the Mobcast to Brian to George and everybody else. Salute to everybody in the chat. And as far as closing thoughts, let me look at the screen. Oh, well, Dylan Dennis is in the middle of the screen. Closing thoughts is, man, shout out to Khabib. That's all I got to say. And, yeah, man, thanks for having me on the panel.
Hey, man, thank you, man. Hopefully, man, you know, we'll get it in, man. Shoot, wouldn't mind doing a Mobcast on the weekend, man, so we can get the full thing. And I can come in and moderate, man, and we can just cook, man. Because I kind of didn't feel like I didn't get all my cooking out, man. I didn't, but, you know, I'm thinking this weekend, man, we get back on there and cook. I can't cook on this channel like I want to. But
hey, Coach, let's do a special Sunday edition of Mobcast. When Sunday is probably the best night for a lot of people. A lot of people be free. And I got to work on Saturday, you know, because I usually work on Saturdays. But Sunday is the best night. We can do like a special edition.
Sundays I kind of reluctant, man. I got to get up, man. On Monday morning, man, I got to get up. But okay, maybe we can do it earlier, man, in that evening, something like that. But
yeah, in the afternoon.
Well, anyway, guys, man, this was a good live stream, man. Thank y'all for coming on. You know, definitely, man, y'all sleep good.
Thank you, Coach.
This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. Thanks to the panel. Thanks to everybody who support us. We doing this thing. LD MMAC, appreciate it, guys. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.